back to my channel. This is my co-host Bingo. Hi. She's gonna sit in my lap. And today we're gonna talk about the difference between age play and age regression. I just feel like it's an important subject to talk about because a lot of people get it so confused, and I have some notes that I'm going to go over with you guys. So let's get started. Age regression is a psychological state where the individual reverts to an earlier development stage, often for self-soothing and stress relief, and it is not entirely sexual. Age play is a form of consensual adult role play where the participants act out different ages, and it can be sexual or non-sexual. The key difference is the age regression is an internal psychological shift, while age play is an external consensual role-playing dynamic between two or more adults. So there's like a big difference between them. And now we're going to talk about the difference with age regression. The definition: a shift in thoughts, emotions, and behaviors to a younger development stage, often a coping mechanism for stress, trauma, or mental health issues. The nature can be fraternal or infraternal. No, I said that wrong. Voluntary or involuntary. It is a non-sexual thing for people. Age regression. Purpose: to find comfort, safety, and release from adult responsibilities. It's pretty much what a lot of people use it for. Examples: voluntarily engaging in childlike activities or speech patterns when feeling stressed. Involuntary: reverting to a younger behavior as a response to trauma or a symptom or mental health condition like PTSD. Alright, let's get into age play. Age play. Definition: a form of role play between adults and where they take on roles or different ages. Nature: always consensual between adults. It can be sexual or non-sexual. Purpose: a consensual activity for role-playing and fantasy. Examples: a role-playing where an adult takes on a caregiver role, such as mommy or daddy, and the other takes on younger role. It can be it can go into like BDSM or other kink forms. So there's that. There are many common and harm. So we're gonna get into the misconceptions of age play and regression. So there are many common and harmful misconceptions surrounding age play and age regression, largely stemming from a lack of understanding or conflicting the two distinct practices. The most significant failhoods often involve mistaking these consensual adult activities and coping mechanisms for legal and abusive behavior. So a lot of people they take what they think it is and they run with it, which is not right because they're not educating themselves or anything like that. So the misconceptions about both age play and age regression, they are the same. This is what people say they are, that they are the same as pedophilia. This is the most dangerous and damaging method. Age play is a consensual activity practiced by between adults only. Age regression is an adult involuntary or voluntary coping mechanism, and it is non-sexual, either involves the adults that are in it. There's a sign between mental ill or being mentally ill. Although age regression can be a symptom of conditions like PTSD, it is not a disorder in itself. It is a coping strategy, much like other self-soothing behaviors. Age play is a consensual adult role play or kink, is not considered as a mental illness. So they use they are used to take advantage of vulnerable people, which this is so wrong. Completely off. Both age play and regression are founded on the principles of safety and consent. And in age play, clear communication and boundaries protect all participants. In age regression, an individual is vulnerable state and responsibility, or the responsibility of the caregiver will take care of them. There are boundaries, and many predator behavior is abuse, not part of this practice. So it is not even part of it. But people take it and run, which is wrong. And that's why I say that we have to be careful with this, especially with being online and posting, like you have your age regression account and you're posting kids on it, even though you're covering their face. That's wrong. Like, people can take it and make it into anything they want because people think that age regression is sexual and they think it is part of kink when it is not. So we just have to mind our P's and Q's, which is sad, but we do. We just have to be very careful. But yeah, the misconception specific to age play. It is always sexual. While some forms of age play are sexual and fall under the umbrella of BDSM, many others are non-sexual. Participants may simply seek to relieve stress, relax, and bond with the partner through shared childhood activities like coloring or watching cartoons. It is an unhealthy desire to reenact trauma, while some people use age play to address past trauma in a controlled way. This is not its only purpose. Many individuals engage in simply for fun, to explore power dynamics or a temporary escape adult responsibilities in a healthy, safe manner. It's only for littles. Age play involves many roles. Just the little, not just the little. There are also caregivers, bigs, who can oh, I can't assume roles like daddy or mommy, and participants who play in the role of teenager, and they're called milfs. The misconceptions about age regression. It's a choice or just for attention. For many, age regression is an involuntary trauma response, while some are engaged in little space or comfort and experience is a genuine mental shift, not simply pretending for social media or attention. So a lot of people think that we do this for attention, and we're not. I mean, it's fun to have the like Instagram. It's fun to have that community of people because there's there's other sites you can go on like FetLife and stuff, but it's just all affection. There's no boundaries. Let's see, where was I? It is the same as infantilism. Well, vandalism. Infantilism? While infantilism is a specific form of age play where an adult role plays as a baby, age regression is a broad term for reverting to a younger mindset. They are not. Why does it have to have such big words? I wrote it down. Why does it have to be such big words? In interchangeable can infantile can be a sexual fetish for some, therefore age regression is not sexual. All age regression is linked to abuse, while childhood trauma is a common trigger for involuntary age regression. It is not the only cause. Stress, anxiety, and simply the need for self-soothing can also lead to it. So there's other ways than trauma that you can regress for. But yeah, there's those things. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I worked really hard on it, and I apologize for my reading. I tried to script it so I can get all the facts and stuff like that in there, but I'm dyslexic, so I get letters and words mixed up. So I apologize for that. Um, but when I do the certain things, I'll put the description or whatever on the screen so you can see it. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm sorry this is a long video. I love you guys. Be good. Make good choices. Drink your water. And do all the fun things.